Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Tottenham Hotspur against Swansea City. Let's get straight over to Tottenham then now. Nothing quite like a floodlit game at White Hart Lane. Should be a tremendous atmosphere for tonight's contest. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, Martin, great to be here.
This is today's Tottenham Hotspur team. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Kyle Walker starts with Danny Rose as the fullbacks. Nacer Chadli plays with Andros Townsend as the wide options. Harry Kane is the main striker today. This is Swansea City's team for you today. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Ashley Williams plays with Federico Fernandez as the centre-backs. Jack Cork starts with Ki Sung-young in the centre of the park. Wayne Routledge plays up with Bafétimbi Gomis. Well, Swansea survived in the Premier League when it looked as though maybe they were going to go under. Michael Laudrup's departure, Gary Monk, a player, suddenly finding himself the manager.
Well, that's right, and he's got it on a more full-time basis now, hasn't he? And they've normally made shrewd decisions in terms of their new managers, and they'll be hoping the same is the case. But I think he's an exciting, potentially very good young manager, Gary Monk.
Michael Oliver is the man in charge of the match.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players.
Teammate free in the centre.
Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. In with a chance. Here's the shot.
Townsend. Kane. Keeper can collect this one. Federico Fernandez.
Sung-young Ki.
Routledge.
Jack Cork.
Sigurdsson.
Sung-young Ki.
Eriksson. Attacking now. Kyle Walker. Now the possibility for a cross. Wayne Routledge. Tottenham Hotspur, Alan, discuss.
How long have you got? Well, it's been another season of...
Well, the referee's blown the whistle after a challenge like that. Maybe he's just putting down a marker. We're very early in this game, aren't we? And the yellow card out straight away maybe could be difficult for the player. It is going to be, maybe for the ref as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a tightrope for the player, obviously, with so much to go in this match, but the kind of challenge, I think, had to be punished.
We've got to finish off on Tottenham, especially given...
Dangerous moment, got to be. And they've got in to score here. The passing really has clicked into play here, and the opposition had no answer. The movement and the way that the ball was played to the guy who scored the goal was of a very high order.
Yeah, and you can only do that when you're playing with full confidence at the top of your game, and this lot out here are.
Nine is fine for the scorer. A goal in the 9th minute here. Kane. Mason. Christian Eriksen. He's got it back again. Eriksen. And the shot's on. Here's the shot, and it's just wide of the target. Sigurdsson. Routledge.
That's a real tussle for the ball there.
No booking from the referee, just a free kick.
Routledge. They've linked up well. Kyle Norton. Just a touch, enough to take it over the line. Bafétimbi Gomis. Kyle Norton. Chance to put it in the box from here.
Well, it was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
It's a heading chance now. The header just fractionally too high.
Well, I think that's a good chance, you know, because he's scored harder headers than that this season.
Here's Walker.
Kane.
Walker. Mason. Kyle Walker. And that will be a goal kick. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. And in it comes quickly with the throw-in. Mason. Townsend. Danny Rose. Andros Townsend. Cross coming in now. Cross that had to be dealt with. And here's the shot. Good stop by the goalkeeper. It's a corner for the team that are behind. Tottenham. Well, you can see what they were trying to do. Just a bit too much height on it. It's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Jack Cork. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Now Williams. Gylfi Sigurdsson. And it's presented to the player by the opposition. Mason. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Here's a chance to attack. Kyle Walker. Christian Eriksen. Andros Townsend. Mason. That's a great clearance. Kyle Norton. Jonjo Shelvey. Great passing, and the crowd really enjoying it. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Jack Cork. Bafétimbi Gomis. Gomis. Now he'll get it back again. Jack Cork, a timely challenge. Christian Eriksen, a back heel. Michael Oliver, the referee, has stopped the play. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Routledge. Mason. Kane. That could be a booking here. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
That'll be a goal kick. You can see that offence again here.
The ref had a good angle, good view of it as well.
Taylor. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Kane.
Wayne Routledge. Jonjo Shelvey. Eriksson. Got one possession back with that tackle. Sung Young Ki. Sigurdsson. Gomes. Gylfi Sigurdsson. That will help ease the pressure. Jack Cork. Nice touch. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Kyle Norton. Kane. Andros Townsend. Good forward play from them. Timby Gomes. Jack Cork. Routledge. And back it goes. In comes the challenge. Great passage of passing play there. Jonjo Shelvey. Will be their throw. And a sharp restart. Mason. Andros Townsend. Kane. Eriksson. Equaliser, and from the neutral point of view, it's just what we want to see. Let's have another peek at that goal. Again, 1-1 the score. Wayne Routledge. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Gomes. Jack Cork. Jonjo Shelvey. It's gone out to the wingman. Just working away to try and find an opening. Kane. Mason. Good passing here. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Throw for Tottenham. The throw-in cut out. Kyle Norton. Gylfi Sigurdsson. He'll get it back here. Timby Gomes. And the referee's letting it go. Jonjo Shelvey.
Played into the middle.
It's a defender's ball. Routledge!
Well, the goal was gaping, and somehow, with the opportunity to put them into the lead, he's missed the target. Incredible.
Well, it's totally embarrassing from his point of view. I think he took his eye off it, Martin, I really do. That can be the only explanation.
Eriksson.
Goes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper can hang on to that.
Sung Young Ki. For Swansea City, a change coming up. Sigurdsson. And the defender has dispossessed him. Eriksson. Christian Eriksson.
In at goal! And the shot's on!
Oh, he's had a crack here.
Well, it was all about making the right connection. He just couldn't quite manage it.
Number 17.
You won't want to do that because he's an important player, but the board's up and the substitute's coming on.
Here's Taylor. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Taylor. Wayne Routledge. Sigurdsson. Routledge.
And here's the shot.
Not much time to set himself, Alan, really, and the score is still level.
No, and he didn't have much time. It was a crowded box, and I think he did rush it a little bit.
Play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. You prepare your team, and then you get an injury like that in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they've got to adjust, but you just hope that the individual is going to be OK, because he did look in a lot of pain.
So we reach half-time. It's nicely balanced, with the score 1-1. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
Everything set for the second half. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Kyle Walker. That's offside, Christian Eriksson. Taylor. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Britton. Sigurdsson. Nelson Oliveira. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. He's got to pass it out to the player giving the width on this side of the field. Shot doesn't get very far, blocked away. Christian Eriksen. And it's back to him again. Eriksen. Kyle Norton. Britton. Routledge. Shelby! Working hard to try and get the goal that will put them into the lead. Walker. Kane. Christian Eriksen. Here's a chance to attack. Rose. Danny Rose. Oh, in goes the cross. Player in the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Tottenham's corner. Andros Townsend. Sigurdsson. And that will go out of play. You can see it clearly has done. No wasting of time in that situation. Now he'll get it back again. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Got to be. Threw himself in front of the shot. Good block. And that little deflection has sent the ball over the touchline. Referee has pointed for a corner. Going to be a throw here. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? He's coming forward with some danger. Routledge. Sigurdsson. Leon Britton. Referee sees that as a foul, and it is a free kick. Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
safely behind for a goal kick. Mason. Andros Townsend. Jonjo Shelvey. Routledge. Britton. On to the attack now. Looking down at the Swansea bench, there's going to be a substitute brought on. Jonjo Shelvey. Got the tackle in. Free kick awarded against Spurs. That would be a yellow card for Danny Rose. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Yeah, he might have done a bit more damage to his opponent than seems to have been the case.
Well, they're going for the win, aren't they, in this match that's been so tight with this change.
Goalkeeper had it covered. It was an ambitious try.
Yeah, it was, and perhaps a little bit greedy, a bit selfish as well.
Well, you could see what he was trying to do, and he's just too high.
It was. There's not a lot of margin for error there, and it was a sweetly struck ball.
Christian Eriksen. Well, they're in a good position here. Eriksen. What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. It's Tottenham who are going to make the change. Kyle Norton. Nelson Oliveira. Jack Cork. Rose. Mason. Kane. Eriksen. Kyle Walker. Tottenham given the throw. Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. We've got one coming on now. Townsend, supporting player alongside. And the shot's on! Good reflexes by the goalkeeper. Powerful effort. The corner for Spurs. Townsend. That
gone out of play with the deflection. Well, they're wasting no time with the throw here. Jack Cork. Nelson Oliveira. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Oh, it's out of play off the player. No wasting time here. Paulinho. Rose. Christian Eriksen. Danny Rose. On the attack here. Townsend. Keeps it going well. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is, it's come back. Paulinho. He read it and cut it out. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Kyle Walker. Paulinho. Soldado. And the tackle there is successfully done. Jack Cork. Leon Britton. Wayne Routledge. He's being challenged now. Williams. Here's a chance to attack. Here's the shot. Oh, the goalkeeper saved it.
Well, those one-on-one situations, it's difficult for both parties, but that top there.
Well, we're still level here, and we're going to have a substitution. Is this the way to alter the match in their favour?
Another opportunity wasted by this team. It's still level in the match.
Top-class save and top-class camera work here.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure the striker thought he'd scored there.
Jefferson Montero. And it's going to be his throw here. Kyle Norton. Sigurdsson looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Soldado. Moussa Dembele. Britton. He's coming forward with some danger. Townsend. Danny Rose. Andros Townsend. Soldado. And it'll go into the middle now. It's another decent try, but we're still level in this match. Well, he has missed it, and what an invitation to spurn, Alan.
Well, I think he will. The manager will be at him for that, because it was an easy header.
Jefferson Montero. Jack Cork. Britton. Nelson Oliveira. Britton. Routledge. Andros Townsend. Soldado. He's the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it. He's got space! Got to be! Well, that was the opportunity. Don't like to be too critical, but really, really poor effort.
Yeah, he's just got to keep his head down and keep his body shape. He didn't do that.
Gylfi Sigurdsson. Kyle Norton. Wayne Routledge. Jack Cork. Well, he's lent the ball to his mates. He's got it back again. Got to be. That is a very good save at a very good time.
Yeah, it was, and should give the team confidence to go on and perhaps snatch this match.
Comes a challenge, and that little deflection has sent the ball over the touchline, and they're getting the game going with a quick throw. Dembele. A chance for the wide man to make some progress here. He's got a chance to cross. Kyle Walker. Soldado. Here's the shot, and they've scored right in the final moments here. Fantastic, it must win the game.
Let go from Townsend. What a celebration that is, and why not when you finish first time like that?
I'll have another look at this goal. This is what we love about football, isn't it? We've got the team leading, the fans cheering, and the other team giving everything to try and spoil the party.
Well, the way this away team are pushing, I can see them getting an equaliser.
What a goal, and what a time to get it.
Oh, the crowd has gone mad here because they know, I think we all know, that's probably the winner.
Leon Britton. Time very much against Swansea.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Federico Fernandez. Kyle Norton. Jack Cork. Good interception by the defender. Sigurdsson! Off the post. Townsend. Paulinho. Oh, he's through. Routledge. Well, it has been a game where he could have scored a bundle.
Oh, he's kicking himself, and when your team are losing, no wonder he's absolutely distraught down there.
Jefferson Montero. Victory for Tottenham Hotspur.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed your day here. Have a
So
safe
it's
journey.
full time with the final score 2-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Sigurdsson!